So I'm making a video because I want to talk about DMT. I haven't done DMT, but I want to, kind of. I mean, I do. But I feel like it's kind of like, okay, so like there's an experience that we have that forces us to look at bad things so that we like overcome it, become stronger, and like let go of it. And that's like a big lesson, like towards anything. But if you resist it, you're just gonna be, you're gonna have to eventually face it, is the deal. So when you eventually face whatever experience you need to do to force you to let go, it's just like insane. Like, like it's insane. It's like, why does my muscle look so big right there? But it's like, letting go is the key to getting through everything. And you have to have something that's beyond your previous limits to make you let go, because if you're not being pushed into it, then there's no reason to do it, kind of. I just feel like I want to be like some type of spiritual teacher. And everybody's experience is like unique in every way that we create to, like, we all create our own realities. We create how we see things. We create everything, but we share these ways of creation. So there's also like, we share the way of letting go. So everybody is capable of facing their innerness and pushing past it and like seeing the light at the end. Everybody is capable of that. But once you open your mind, I don't even know enough confirmation. I don't even know enough to say this, but I feel like if I did it, I would be able to share more because I would have experienced it. But by all these videos, the key lesson is just to letting go and then seeing the beautiful love behind everything. And, like, stronger the darkness, the stronger the light is, like, healing whatever it is. Which is just fucking nuts to even consider or think about or believe in, but it's true. Like, it's 100% true, and you won't really believe in it until you're basically forced to. Like, wisdom comes with experience. I just feel like the spirit running through my body right now, because this shit could not get more real. Like, this shit is real as fuck. And like, the belief of like having that faith is like the first like step to seeing things for real. like, if you've had an experience of this kind, you're gonna pertain it and you're gonna understand. But if you've never had an mind opening, life changing experience, this might not resonate. But for those who have, I'm sure you can understand what I'm saying. And that's the cool thing about these type of experiences, is because we all have a different experience, but it all marks down to the same structure. And I just feel like that's kind of like an idea of life. Like, we all have a different experience, but we all have to learn the same lessons, and we all have to, deal with whatever it is to see and have that light and have that faith and realize that there's nothing stronger than that, and that it's going to help you, move forward farther than you could have ever imagined. Saying all these things, I can literally feel the spirit throughout my body, and it's just insane because I'm kind of just trying to get this into words, but it's hard because it's such a spiritual experience. And it's I want to find the right words, and I feel like I need to say something, but it's just the feeling of letting it go, letting whatever it is go, and loving yourself through it all. And you really, really see the power of spirit through the most darkest experiences, because that's what gets you through it. And people doing these psychedelics, if you're resisting that light, if you're resisting that love, if you're resisting that good love for yourself, it's not gonna be as flowy, as loving. And that's the thing, you have to be open to the love, you have to be open to the letting go, you have to be open to dissolving the ego. Now, this is something that psychedelics will do for you, but it's possible to do this kind of work in the real world, through yourself. If you really want to know, the universe will show you. And like I said, I've never done these drugs, so I can't say what it is and what these things do, but it's a representation of obviously when you're doing these drugs, you're seeing a bunch of visuals and things, and obviously in this reality, being sober, you don't see things like that. But the lessons that you can learn through what I've heard, it just sounds the point is to let go, to see the beauty. And you can do that without the drugs. I don't know for sure, but I feel these drugs are kind of a kickstart, gets you, you go through all the bad that you need to process faster, so then you let go sooner. But I don't know, because I've never done these kind of drugs. I did acid when I was 15 or 16 or something, but it was I didn't even have thoughts about reality like this then, so I had no idea what was even happening, really. I was just doing it to do it, I guess. But so like I had no idea, but like as I've gotten older, I've like mastered my mind, and I've realized how my brain works. I've realized the different avenues. I've realized how to navigate myself. And you know, a big part of navigating through the darkness that we all have within us has been through letting go, and that is how I got through it, like completely letting go, having faith, and like that belief and trust in the faith, and just like love in general. Like our beliefs run our whole life. Our beliefs are what are the foundation of our lives. If you believe something is going to affect you some way, then it's going to affect you some way. But if you have that belief in yourself that it won't, then it won't. And you'll see that, you know, having those best intentions for yourself, those beliefs, those best beliefs for yourself, you'll really see the light of the world. Like, for real. And being able to care for and love after seeing so much darkness, after seeing so much things you never thought that you could get through, and then having that power and having that love and having that strength over anything that tries to come in the way of it, it's like the most foundational thing, foundational trust in, I don't want to say the power of, but it is the power, the energy, the love that this spirit, that this world offers us. It's overbearing love. And it's the most, I wouldn't even say confirming. It's just like it is what it is. Like, there's no question. It's like the most like concrete belief that you can have, and it can be covered, or not covered, but it can just show you that there's never going to be too dark of a moment again. Like, once you overcome how to deal with the darkness within yourself, like, you have that knowledge, it's there, it's not going anywhere. You have that belief, you have the love, and that's the best, most thing, like, it's the best thing that you could do for yourself, because once you have that foundation, nothing is gonna stir your pot. Like, you know what's up. I just explained this, and I don't even know what kind of way, but like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Oh, okay.